how's he feeling today?
Good. Now she has your DNA. If I know your legs, you were going to track them down.
That's it. Do you know Pocahontas is?
What?
Pocahontas. An Indian. Of Virginia. I'm supposedly an offspring of Pocahontas.
What?
That's cool. Isn't that cool? That's definitely some bragging rights.
I didn't wait. Pocahontas is your own person.
Indian.
Oh, right. Right.
You have a movie to go on. When the United States was first having English people here, right after Columbus, Columbus was discovered America. We're in Texas.
I learned that. Isn't it Christopher?
Well, shortly after that, when other Europeans were coming to America, Pocahontas was an Indian woman. That's a history lesson. What a cool person that is, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to have a big bag.
Okay, enough about yours. So let's get a good walk. I always want to see a good walk. Because so many people don't pay enough attention to walk. Okay, I'm gonna yell. So you stay on this end so you can hear me. I'll be right back. Okay, so a good medium walk. Good job with your hold. Come into this corner. Go straight down the long side and do a little turn on the haunches. Take the little shoulder in first. Now, that was too big, but nothing wrong except you have his chin on his chest. Okay? There. So, yes. Oh. Okay, somebody else get that. So, can you control him without pulling his chin to his chest? That's just another one. Giving you. Good. Stay on the circle just a moment while I get organized. Test, yep, good. Yep. Walk, and I don't want to see his chin go to his chest. Good girl. And trot again. And canter. Very good. Very good. And trot again. Easy hands. And you bring him back with your back. It's kind of against it. Don't sit, don't walk up. Just try not to follow quite so much with your body, with your back. And walk. canter. Almost perfect. It kind of scuttled rather than really pushing off. It was like you weren't sure. Yeah? And now trot to walk. How prompt. Very good. Is he positioned to the right? And canter. Now. Good. Came a little against the bit, but the timing was better. Straight ahead. And a 10-meter circle. Half hole, yeah. That's not 10 meters. 10 meters is a little less than the center line, because this arena is a little wide. Let's do a 10-meter circle again. Turn, okay. The mistake that you're making is you're kind of drifting off the wall and then turning. Go straight. And after M, another 10-meter circle. And you've just got to come off the wall a little more promptly. Make more of a turn from your, okay, see, that's exactly what I don't want you to do. Go straight ahead on the track. Now, okay, that doesn't matter, just reorganize, Good. Over here, little ways after K, elastic arm and a 10-meter circle. Now turn sharp, turn. Now, trot and walk a minute. Come towards me. Do you feel like that circle, you made the 10 meters, do you feel like every turning step is the same amount of turn? Where do you have a little more turn? If you don't know, say you don't know. Okay. You have a little more turn as you're getting about halfway around. And what I'm saying is, now you've got a little horse in a 10-meter circle is pretty easy. Now imagine some of the great big horses. 10-meter circle. I've had horses that 10-meter circle was kind of, you just make as tight a circle as you can possibly make. But the thing is, you want to turn a little sharper off the wall. Make your first steps a little extra turn. If it's too much, you can always let him drift out a little bit to the spot. But if you turn a little too easy, and then you have to get a little too tough to make it the right size. Am I making sense? So that's what I'm saying. Just turn a little sharper your first couple steps, and then let it be a little easier or keep it, depending on, in order to be accurate. Okay? And now on top of that, I should be saying, is you really should be having your cantering straight ahead. You're going to do a small circle. It's a little sit down half hole and turn. Not just canter, 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 Let's go on a circle. To the right still. Stay on the circle. Walk to canter. Not quite clean. Now, one stride shorter canter. Move and forward. That was a little bit, wasn't it?
Yes.
Be gutsy. If he breaks, he breaks. You know, we'll figure it out. Yeah, good. And then let him be easy. And now one stride hold. Hold, hold, hold. That took too long. And easy, and easy, and easy. That shouldn't have happened. Good. And one stride, hold. Hold. Come on, you can do better than that. There, and forward. That was super. Now I want some more. And a one stride hold. Really back, really back. There, and a little forward. A little, and back. A hold. Right back. Sit still with your back. Hold, hold. And easy, good. Now, let's go straight ahead. You're going to go down the long side, and wherever you want, you're going to do a one stride hope turn. 10-meter circle. One stride hope turn. You still didn't turn off the track very strong. You're getting away with it because he's so small. Yeah? There. Yeah? And straight ahead. Yeah? Good. Short side, near C, one stride whoa turn. Oh, oh, and turn, and turn, and turn. You're wimpy coming off the wall. Yeah, let it come a little forward. And a little one stride hope turn. Hope. You didn't whoa, but you turned better. And look at how small your circle is. Yeah, good. And a little whoa, no circle, just a little one stride whoa. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good. And normal scanner. No. Oh, yeah. Across the diagonal towards E, elephant. Stay in counter canter. Nice job. Come towards me, come towards me. I don't want you deep in the corner, but also I don't want you just falling around. Good. 20-meter circle. Yeah. Now, as you cross the center line, a 10-meter circle right. Collect a little, you're galloping a little, aren't you? There. Good. Now let's see if we can maintain this canter in the counter canter. You don't have to go all the way to the wall. It's going to be goofy. Yeah. Good. Okay, but I want, okay. Come down the long side. Now I need you to circle in the middle of the ring. Circle now. Just don't go all the way to B. Make it a little less than B. Just to avoid the spooking. Now on the center line, circle right. 10 meters circle. Oh. Yeah. 10 meters. Yeah. 10 meters. That's bigger than 10. Now left, left, left. Okay. Okay. Walk a minute. I want you to ride a 20-meter circle around X that does not go all the way to B so we can avoid the spooking. On the center line, I want you to ride a 10-meter circle right. That's on the true lead. Then you're going to come right back to the big circle on counter lead. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's turn around. Get back to that 20-meter circle at the wall. Now, if I ask you for counter lead, do you think you can get it? On the circle. Okay, go for it. Is that counter canter? Can you really not tell your leads? Please tell me you can tell your leads. Don't do it there where he's spooking. Set yourself up to be successful right now. You just had a problem? Do everything you can. Now, do you think you can do this? I'm not sure. Good job. Sit. Now, 10-meter circle right now. 10-meter circle right. Come on, 10. Now 20-meter circle left. Support it with your leg. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, don't go to the wall. On the center line, 10-meter circle right. Atta girl. Jump to the canter, supple. This is your recovery time. Now counter, canter, left. Nice. Now keep this is supposed to be a 20-meter circle. Okay, big. Just don't go to the wall at B. Yup, 10-meter circle right. Sit. Supple, active, active. Now you should come out all the way to E approximately. 20-meter circle. Big circle. Forward, forward, forward. That's a girl. Supple, supple, and right. Good. Elastic. Little jump, a little jump. That's a girl. Continue to the right on the track. Continue to the right. Active. You've got a nice short canter, but it gets a little flat. Good. Or they're keeping you all busy today, aren't they? Yeah, good job. And let's collect to a wall. Short canter to a wall. Good. Little tiny bit rounder, easier. Not tighter. That's right. Diagonal free walk. Medium walk. Yeah, good job. Double check what your hands are doing. And also double check what your legs are doing. Are they kind of nagging? You all don't want stalls, do you? You have.
Answer is no. Okay.
You can tell the way you guys hold the fork. Vicky, okay, after the short side, I want you to come just a tiny bit off the wall, not much, and pick up canter. Bend him a little to the out. No, listen to me. What did I just ask you to do? And pick up counter canter, I said. Okay? So not here, not here. I want you to do it. I just don't want him right against the wall. I'm giving you a little help. Close to the wall, but not against it. And pick up counter, canter. Okay, not a clean apart, but it is a counter lead. Good. Good. Now, get off the track, would you, for just a minute? Get off the track. Get off the track. Never mind. I was hoping the pooper scooper would get off the track. Now, never mind. I don't want to do it on this side because of the spooking. I need our pooper scooper, and is that anything? I can't even tell. Yeah, just let her. Long side, lengthen a little bit. And a little lengthening. And shorten. Half alt, position right, position right. Thank you. Diagonal. Change leads through the trot at about X. Good. Active. Position. Oh, you blew it. The only. Yeah. Now don't you ask unless you're pretty darn sure it's going to work. Good. Very good. A little crooked, but very good. Now, right leg is the only pushing aid. If you had your whip in your right hand, you could use the whip, but don't use it on the left. Good, good. Active canter. Now, why are we doing this? Easy, easy. Now, you're going to ride him a little more defensively, Synneva, okay? And counter canter. Now, you keep the right leg back. You keep it bent distinctly a little bit left. Put your right heel down and into it. Yeah. Flop. Right leg, don't kick with the left. That gives you the right to change. Okay, come to trot and come to me. We have another one. Come over here. Anybody know what I'm going to complain about? You're working hard. This is not more leg. Okay? This is more leg. Okay? You know, you're now using the inside of your ankle. That's not going to be very strong, is it? Okay? So yeah, bring the leg back a little and then give it a little this. You have to turn your, no, turn your, take your spur in. Okay? No, don't hold your spur in. Now, what leg are you, in this exercise that we're doing, where you're tracking left and counter canter, what leg are you going to be using more?
My right.
And is he always answering it?
No.
Is there anything you can do to reinforce it?
Applying pressure.
Anything else? How about something simpler?
Use my spur.
Yeah, we just talked about that. What else do you have? Anybody want to help her? A whip! But in which hand should you whip be?
This one.
The one you're using the leg. And you need a little help with it. Okay, so let's switch to it. I'm not going to do it. That's all right. So, my goal here is that you get an easiness with counter canter. A comfortableness for him, an easiness for you, and of course a reliability. So, make sure you have a good walk, make sure everything's a little organized, and then you're going to pick up counter canter. Now, you've had a little trouble, right? So we want to set ourselves up for success. So you're going to come in a little bit of turn, kind of the three-quarter line. Turn now. Activate it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn a tiny bit left. No, go straight. Go straight. Bend him left, do a tiny turn left and canter. Tiny turn left and canter. Trot. Get out of there. Trot. Stop pulling on it. Trot. Trot. Ah. Good. Walk. Turn right. Give your hands a little. Bend him left, turn him left. No.
Second right.
I know, I meant down the three-quarter line. I didn't say that, but that's what I meant. Now, let it be easier. Three-quarter line. Away. Okay, good job. I love it. Right leg, right leg. Turn your toe out. Use a little spur. That didn't work, did it? And canter left, canter left, canter left. Yep. Now try to go towards the wall. Clock, clock, clock. Yeah. Oh, now I don't want to. Okay. New rule. Across the diagonal. Diagonal. Now we got kind of a flat running canter, don't we? So now it's true canter. Let's pay attention to it. Good. And trot and walk. Easy. And let him walk a moment. Nice big walk. Give him some love. Good. Now, I want you to think about counter canter for a minute. If you were in the middle of the Sahara Desert, okay, sand, it's flat, I don't know what it really is, but thank God. Stay here, stay here. Not a fence anywhere, just canter, going straight ahead. And I want you all to listen. And you're on left lead, cantering across the Sahara Desert, across the whole width of Africa. Are you on true canter or counter canter?
Me? Wait, no, you're on truth. I mean, there's no truth.
Anybody? Okay, that's the right answer. Now, Aladdin and his magic lamp appears, and he puts up, you're on, what did I say, right lead? Left lead. You're on left lead, and he magically makes a fence on your right side. True canter or counter canter?
On your right side?
Yeah, you're on the left lead and the fence is on your right side.
Wait, that's truth canter.
True canter. Now you're still cantering straight ahead, same canter, and Aladdin magically picks up the fence and he puts it on your left side. True canter or counter canter?
Counter.
Okay. What's the difference in the canter?
There's none.
Exactly right. And that's what you've got to be thinking about. Okay? Now basically, if you're on a straight line, it's just canter. Okay? When you're turning, yes, then it's a little bit more difficult. Now, do you remember learning to canter? When you first cantered? Anybody remember learning to canter?
At a jumping bar.
Okay. Were you always on the correct lead?
No.
Did you know if you were on the correct lead or not? Did anybody care? No. And you were happily cantering around on the wrong lead probably half the time, right? Counter canter, right? Nobody cared. The horse didn't care, you didn't care. Okay. Now you're a much more advanced rider. And we're doing counter canter. Ooh. And suddenly it becomes more difficult. Yes, it is the wrong lead, and it's really the only thing we have a horse do that isn't somewhat natural to him. It's not natural. Now think this. You all know who Stephen Peters is? He doesn't believe in counter canter. He doesn't do, he says he doesn't do counter canter. Because, he says, it tends to make the horses tight, and it tends to flatten the canter. Now, my point is, first of all, we have to do the test, don't we? But, my point is, can you have the horse balanced enough and accepting the aids enough, responding to the aids enough, that you can maintain the same canter? Okay? And that's why I do the little exercise with the big circle counter, small circle true, big circle counter, small circle true. So that you kept the same canter, but you went between counter canter and true canter. And you know, in second level, when you do that 3-loop serpentine, with part of its counter canter, one of the things what the judge is looking for, is it the same canter? Whether it's going in the direction of the lead or away from the direction. So, he'd much rather be on the true lead, which is totally natural, absolutely. But he can be helped to find the balance, a little bit the suppleness, but mostly it's the balance, to maintain the wrong lead. And he can throw in a flying change with the best of them, and he can also break with the best of them. Okay, I want to try it once on the other lead. He's getting a little tired. He's getting a little tired. He's getting a little tired of us. Okay? go, what are you gonna double check?
My whip. If it's on the top of right spot.
So you wanna put it on there, just in case. Maybe not, but this is a place where you could well need a little bit. So have it there before you get in trouble.
Wait, but I have a question.
Yes, of course.
So, because since he'd be going obviously counter canner, and you like, this is on the opposite side of the way he's going, and you like touch him with
When you ask him, you're standing here, you're tracking left. When you ask him to canter left, what is your dominant asking aid?
your outside left.
Okay, your right leg. So if you're going to pick up counter lead right now, it's going to be your left leg. Now, if you were to ask him to do a flying change, what leg would you use? You're going to be on right lead. Yeah. So we don't want to give him any excuse to do a flying change. So we're going to use, if there's even a dream of him doing a flying change, you're not going to touch him with your right leg. You're not going to give him any excuse. The left leg, you're going to tap him on the whip. With the whip on the left side, you're going to keep him bent a little bit towards the wall. You're going to be saying to him, right lead, right lead, right lead. If you do nothing, he will say, I'm not very comfortable, I'm going to fix it. So you have to make sure you're asking him to maintain this. Okay? So let's get a good active walk. You feel like you're ready to pick up the canter?
No.
So we're not going to ask, are we? You're also not going to ask near a corner. And if you have any doubt, you can come in a little bit off the wall and then turn a little bit towards the wall and pick up the lead. Bend right, be very clear. Don't make him crooked, don't make him tight. Good. Left leg, come toward, don't cut the corner too much. Left leg, left leg! Ugh! Go forward. That's a girl. Up, when you get around the short side, across the diagonal. Forward. Across the diagonal. Now analyze your canter. Is this your best canter? Okay, so the counter canter's made it a little worse, right?
Yes.
Can we find the best canter? Sure you're sitting level. Now, do the first level loop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yep. Plan where you're going, you've got a horse in the way. Yep. Pay attention to the canter. Pay attention to the canter. Pay attention to the canter. Oh, it's gotten a little flatty, quicky. Little tap with the whip. Make a circle, large circle. Activate. Yeah. Little half hold. Collect him a little bit. There. Collect him a little. Now, see if you can do the counter canter loop and not lose the canter. Whoop, he got flat right there. You don't have to get to X. Better. Good job. One more time. Ren, just, you know where she's going? Try to stay out of her way. Good. Collect a little. Active. Large circle. And collect a little extra to a wall. Collect to a wall. Good. Good. And let it down. So, first of all, you got to be able to maintain counter canter. And if the horse has too fast a canter, it's pretty hard. But you can have a collected canter. You can do that. It helps to collect the canter, but really, to have a really good counter canter, you have to have a certain uphill, nice active canter, etc. Okay, so that's one. Another thing is you as a rider have to be comfortable in counter canter and not going, ooh, and counter. So when we sort of got in trouble after doing the 8 thing in the middle, my plan had been, remember we picked up counter canter and I said go across the diagonal, change leads to the trot. I was going to do a little more, just around and about, where you were changing direction, where you were always on counter lead. Okay, then we got in a little trouble, couldn't quite maintain it, so I gave that up. We went back, thought about it, played with it. I went back to one of the simplest counter canter, not the simplest, but one of the more simple counter canter exercises, which is that first level loop. Again, where your focus is on the quality of the canter. First, you got to maintain it. Then it's the quality of the canter. Is it the exact same canter and counter canter that it is in true canter? Okay? We have him huffing and puffing pretty good. I'm sorry, Poops. Let's walk just a minute. I want to do just a tiny bit of trot. Okay? Active, active. So one thing you want to practice is that you can pick up in any direction at any time. That you're that clear with your aids. That he's truly listening to you, which lead you want. Walk, turn on the haunches to a trot. Oh, goofy. Left leg, left leg. You could have had a little more, turn across the arena. And I want you to be a little more effective with your left leg. He stepped out a little bit. So go ahead and do another one anytime. To the right, to the right. Left leg, left leg. Yeah. It's interesting, of all the turns on the haunches that we've had, we haven't had anybody that really stepped out, which is probably the most common fall. They end up doing a turn on the belly button. I think we had one. I remember using that turn. So let's go to trot. Now, is this your best trot? Just find what you feel is your best trot. You happy with this? Well, I'm getting old here. Don't bring your heel up. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Go across the diagonal in this trot. And walk. Now, I want you to trot and pick up that trot. The first step is going to be, no, that trot. And go. Okay, good mistake, don't make it again. And walk. You let him kind of pick up a little trot and then you go for a big trot. Let's see if we can get him to thrust himself forward and get that first step of a big trot. And trot. Okay, that's a little hard for me to see from behind, but it looked better. We're going to do it once more on the next long side. And trot. Okay. We're going to do it one more time. And walk. And close and go. See, he doesn't really want to push off that much, does he?
No.
Now walk. I'm not going to drill it. He's a little tired. Now, everybody, let him down. Good job. If you top of your massage test, where it talks about the purpose and all that stuff. There's a word they use at first level that you don't see at training level. And that's the word thrust. That the horse, and that's what I'm asking from him, is that he pushes himself right forward. That he's not just kind of picking up, maybe kind of pulling himself into it or whatever. And one of the ways that we see that, walk to canter shows it, but walk to trot. Not walk to trot, but walk to trot. And those of you with horses thinking about going Grand Prix one day, think about the fact that you've got to be able to go from walk to passage. Are you developing that in your walk to trot? Your pony, horse, whatever he is, could do Grand Prix if you wanted to do. Time came. Okay, let's let him down. So it's just something else for everybody to think about. Is the first stride of your trot the trot? Or do you pick up some trot and then find the trot? Whatever the trot is. And the same thing with the canter. Particularly when you're going walk to canter. For example, I've had some here where I said that was very clean, but it wasn't very powerful. So it's just another level of what you're thinking and expecting. You can be really pathetic when you want to, can't you, little horse? So exhausted. I worked so hard for my living. Anyway, does this all make sense to you? You've got a wonderful little horse. And you did a good job. I mean, we ran into some problems. And, you know, sometimes I take a lesson and I want to perfect something. But more often I want to introduce you to something, get you thinking about something, and then it gives you something to go home and work on. And I hope that gives you something to go home and use in your schooling. Okay, are we good? Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Good job. What a cool